5 different money that your company is supposed to pay to you when your contract ends, or when they sack you, or maybe you even go to resign yourself. So there's some certain money that the company is supposed to pay to you, because I've seen a lot of people, they will call me, sir, my contract just ended, or they just sacked me, or I just resigned. What are the things I'm supposed to expect from my company? What are the money, what are the benefits that this company is supposed to give to me before I go? So I'll be listing 5 of those things. So it does not matter whether you have fixed contract, or you have 6 months contract, 3 months contract, 1 year contract. You can still benefit from this 5 money, 5 bonuses, 5 benefit that your company is supposed to give to you. Number one is what we call TFRM, which is your tratamento di fine rapporto. TFRM is the amount the company save for you by law. For instance, you are working and you are receiving 1,000 euro every month. So what the law says that you are supposed to remove some part of that money. So the company will help you remove some part. Let's say, for instance, 100 euro. They will remove 100 euro from that money, and they will keep it for you, and they will pay you 900. So that money that you have been receiving every month is actually not the full salary. They have removed some percentage and they've kept for you. That is what we call TFRA. So you can either keep it, leave it with your company, or you leave it with government. So if they sack you, you resign, or your contract end, your company is supposed to pay you that money. So we call it TFRA. So I've done a separate video concerning it. So that is one of the things that your company will give to you. Then the second one is what we call permesso, failure, and role. So as a worker here, you have some days that the government asks you to relax at home, go on vacation, or you have 1 or 2 places you want to go. We call it permesso. So government has given us some certain days. So some of you, as you have been since you have been working, you have not consumed some of all those days of rest or for vacation. So you still have failure, you still have permesso that you have not used. So if your contract end, or they sack you, or you resign, your company that's supposed to put all this failure, all this role, all these hours that you did not use, they're supposed to put it together and pay you for it. So you can go and check your last month booster paga to see the amount of failure that you have, the hours of permesso, and the amount of road that you have left. So your company, they're supposed to pay you for it when your contract expires. So that's second, number 2 thing. Then the number 3 thing is what we call tredicesima and quattordicesima, which we call double salary here in Italy, that your company is also supposed to pay to you. That is if you have it in your contract, because this one, it is not all company that actually paid, but if you know you have it in your contract, your company is supposed to pay to you. Now, not at the same time, even if you have it in your contract, like in my own case, I have it in my contract. But what we decided as worker, we told our company to be paying it to us every month. For instance, they're supposed to pay us 1,002 in December as our double salary. So what we told them that no, instead of you paying us 1,002, just be paying us 100 euros every month, be adding it to our salary. So I'm not expecting double salary in June and in December, because I'm already collecting my own every month. But in your own case, if you are not collecting it every month, then when your contract ends, they're supposed to pay you quattordicesima and tredicesima, which is your 13th salary and your 14th salary. Let's say, for instance, you now stop, your contract ended, or they sacked you in May, for instance, and you're supposed to collect double salary in June. So what most companies will do, they will pay you from January to that May that your contract expire, or that they sack you. They will do the calculation, and they will still pay you. Although for most companies, they only pay this tredicesima and quattordicesima to people that have fixed contract. That is what most companies do. While some companies, they still pay you even if you have 6 months contract, 1 year contract. They still pay depending on your company. So you also need to go and check your contract. Then the number 4 thing is what we call indennità di mercato preavviso. What is this indennità di mercato preavviso? That's what we call lack of notice compensation. So before they sack you in your place of work, they are supposed to pre-inform you. They cannot just call you and say, Mr. John, we are sacking you tomorrow, don't come to work. No, if they do that, they are supposed to pay you compensation. They call it indennità di mercato preavviso. Now, by law, by the labor law, your company is supposed to inform you at least 15 days, up to about 120 days, that they will be sacking you. It depends on the type of job that you are doing and the level that you have also gotten to in that place of work. So for instance, you are just a normal low level worker. They're supposed to inform you at least 15 days to tell you that, sir, in the next 2 weeks, you come and sign, you will not be working again with us. So anything you do in your work, maybe you fought, maybe you did 1 or 2 things in your place of work, what most companies will do, they'll first of all put you under suspension. So within that time, they can design your resignation letter, your sack letter, and pre-inform you at least 2 weeks before. So if they all call you and they did not pre-inform you, in that case, you can also ask them to pay you compensation because they are supposed to pre-inform you. So there's in some work, they're supposed to pre-inform you 1 month. While some work are supposed to prefer you 50 days, 100 days, but up to about 120 days, depending on the type of work and depending on the type of level that you are in that type of work as well. So you can show your contract to your lawyer to also check the level and see if your company made a mistake by sacking you without respecting the law. Then they also pay you for that compensation for that mistake. Then the last one, which is the fifth one, is one we call interiore competenza. What is this interiore competenza? It could be, which is a additional payment. This one, it could, maybe you are working in Shella, in a company where there is code. So they could have some package, some premium for you, that because you are working inside the code, inside the fridge. These are some of the benefits we as company want to give to you. So that some benefit the law also stated, while there's some benefit that the company can on their own and decide to encourage their workers with. So they can have so many premium, you can have so many benefits inside that your type of contract that you are doing, depending on where you are working. So you can give your contract to a lawyer to help you see if there's any other benefit that the company is supposed to give to you. So if you have it, that's what we call interiore competenza. So there could be other personal benefit from the company, or based on law and based on where you are also working. So these are the 5 things that you are supposed to expect from your place of work if they sack you, or if you resign, or if your contract ends. Although these things also based on the way it is stated in your contract as well. So please make sure you share this video so that you get to as many people as possible. And don't also forget to use tap send. That happens to be the best app to send money to your mother, to your father, to your sister, to your loved ones in Nigeria. If you put my promo code Heroes TV, they will dash you €5 in your first transaction. You can get tap send from Apple Store or from Play Store. If you have problem using tap send, write it in the comment section and I will contact you and put you through. Thank you and God bless you.